when I walked into that hospital in Brazil for my reassignment surgery, I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of pain, not of regret. Fear was a stranger to me then. I wasn't praying. I wasn't hesitating. I was ready. Ready to become the version of myself that had been buried beneath years of everything is okay. And after the surgery, I woke up crying. Not of pain, not yet, but because I was alive. For the first time, I felt a shadow of death pass over me. And in that shadow, I saw myself, what I have done, what I have risked, what I have almost left behind. Life. Life. It was strange. I have lived alone since I was 13. I have faced so much, survived so much, and not once did the thought of dying settle into me like it did in that morning. Maybe it was the morphine numbing me but leaving my mind open. Or maybe it was the weight of everything crashing me in all at once. I said, "Tá tudo bem. Tá tudo bem. Everything is okay. Everything is okay." I told the nurses, the doctors, my dad. I smiled, I joked, I laughed. I even convinced myself I'm not in so much pain. That's what I told them. That's what I told myself. But I was. Oh, I was. By the second day, the pain was unbearable. Screams erupted from me from a place I didn't know I have, not only from my chest, but from somewhere deeper. Not even morphine, sweet, numbing morphine could touch it. 3 days in that hospital bed, wires and tubes attaching me to the machines, keeping me afloat, and I still kept saying, "Tá tudo bem, tá tudo bem, everything is okay, everything is okay." I smiled, I joked, I laughed, but deep down, I was unraveling. Oh. After the surgery, I went to a recovery house, Claudette's house, a recovery place for women like me. 8 of us, all trans, all healing. It was supposed to be comforting to see myself reflected in their stories, their laughter. But then the 13th day came and something inside me snapped. On that 13th night, everything came rushing in. A panic attack. The walls of Claudette's house felt too close. The air too thick, I couldn't breathe. I made my bed at 3 a.m., unable to sleep, locking the door of my room for the first time since I was there. And the shame of it. The shame of realizing what I was really afraid of. Afraid of them, of the women I was supposed to feel connected to, afraid they would hurt me, rob me, kill me. But what was I really afraid of? It wasn't them. It was me. A monster inside me. A monster that whispered things I didn't want to hear. It's hard to admit this, but I realized I was transphobic. I was homophobic towards them, towards myself. I have never been that close to other trans women before. I had never sat in a room and heard their stories of survival. Brazil is hard. Stories of selling their bodies just to eat. Stories of being abandoned, of enduring the unendurable. And there I was, with my father, my privilege, my stability, afraid of what? Of what? At Claudette's house, real raw. We're vulnerable. The hormones were all stripped us bare, leaving us with nothing to hide. Our psyches were tender, exposed, and I wasn't ready to face that rawness. Not in them, not on myself. I kept saying, that to the pain, that to the pain. I smiled, I choked, I laughed, but deep down, it wasn't. It was painful. The kind that forces you to see yourself in the mirror and tell the raw, unfiltered truth. I've judged myself my whole life. I judged others too. And maybe you're judging me right now. Maybe you're judging my accent, my appearance, my choices. That's human nature, isn't it? To judge before we understand. But sympathy, oh, sympathy. Sympathy changes everything. Sympathy for my body, for my soul. For Lili, who wrote that diary with her own pain, whispering her own, everything is okay to herself. Sympathy for all of us, trying, failing, surviving. So I say again, tá tudo bem. Tá tudo bem. Not because it's totally true, but because it's how we survive.